Prince family and ask the Prince family, hey, what will it take to help that man get out of the contract? I respect it. I respect that, homie. Like, for you being a young nigga, that was some real man shit, homie. Like, for you seeing what I'm going through and what you done been through, and you seeing a nigga genuinely going through some shit, homie, for you to reach out and put your name on it, I just can't keep on saying ain't nobody supporting me, homie. Cause you did. You did. You actually reached out and tried to make that happen. So I gotta take my hat off to that.
YoungBoy and Finesse 2Tymes had a history of going back and forth online. So when Finesse came out claiming that YoungBoy had been privately reaching out to J Prince about getting released from his Mob Ties contract, it genuinely caught people off guard. At first, it seemed like the kind of claim that would get scrolled past, but the details made it harder to ignore. Finesse didn't just drop it once and move on. He brought it up during a live stream, then followed it up with a comment that kept the conversation going, and that combination made a lot of people stop and pay attention. Then came the bigger development. J Prince himself stepped forward and made his position known, and what he said shifted the entire conversation. According to J Prince, YoungBoy had reached out in a mature, respectful way, looking to handle things professionally and quietly. J Prince said he was actually open to reconsidering the situation and letting things go. But then, in his words, Finesse 2Tymes started running his mouth again. J Prince stated directly, the little homie YoungBoy reached out and wanted things to get done more professionally, in a friendly manner. I was actually trying to reconsider the situation and let things go, until the uncultured ninja whom YoungBoy wanted to help started talking again. And you know I don't play with my respect. Whenever anyone brings disrespect to my doorstep, I'm just going to ignore them and pretend like they don't exist until they get burnt out. That response spread fast, and now the general feeling online is that Finesse 2Tymes may have just made his situation with the Prince family significantly worse.
I kicked out trying to hear none of that mental health, boy. Hey, you know I out you wrote my. I ain't tell you nothing. I told you. I ain't tell you. Watch, and then when you play with, I just post you. That thing gangster. Then play with my wife, man. That ain't no. That ain't that. You fake pep in there. No, man. I don't want to talk. I ain't your friend. I ain't none of that.
And honestly, the moment Finesse found out that YoungBoy was quietly working to help him behind the scenes, that probably should have been his cue to pump the brakes. Instead, the situation kept escalating, and now it's looking like his own words may have been the thing that backed him into a corner.
In Houston, they canceled my show. Hey, Junior. Hey, Junior. Hey, J Prince Jr. You don't want me to get no money, cuz? God damn. You already bamboozled me out of my contract. Damn, family. Damn, at least let these folk book me. God damn. It was Memorial Day weekend. They had Montana 700, me, and Lil Baby for the weekend. Why everybody make except for me? How everybody perform? How everybody's show went on except for mine? Damn, that what we doing? Man, y'all gonna let that bird ass go against me like that? You turn y'all against me like that? Bird ass, ugly head ass. You talking about little shirt? You talking about ground beef, hairy chest ass, mustache? You talking about big Louis Vuitton? My money no fool. Ground beef bird. You talking about?
Now let's take a look at the clips from J Prince Tay, Finesse 2Tymes, and YoungBoy. Those clips only deepened the mystery around the situation, and fans wasted no time breaking down every word, every pause, and every reaction. Some people believe YoungBoy was genuinely trying to be the bigger person and steer everything toward a peaceful resolution. Others feel like the damage had already been done long before any of those conversations took place. And through all of it, Finesse 2Tymes never went silent. His comments kept the spotlight firmly on the situation, making sure it stayed in the conversation, whether people wanted it to or not.
In Las Vegas, taking care of business. You know what I mean? Kicking ass and taking names. You know, I know y'all saw the little homie Shakur Stevenson the other night on ESPN, in the night with a beautiful body punch. You know, I thought all the guts were gonna come out after that mouth. You know, but you know that's just the way it is sometimes. So we're getting ready to celebrate. You know, on the 27th, the little homie having a birthday. We're getting ready to celebrate. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna, you know, Bob Tide, y'all invited. We're gonna party. We're gonna party, man, and welcome the little homie to the city. And you know, I can't wait. But on another note, Shakur, while we was gone, I got a call. You know what I mean? Because the little homie YoungBoy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and you know, I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, YoungBoy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. You know, all that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. You got your keys. You got a bunch of other shit, so.
With everyone involved speaking out, the back and forth quickly became one of the most talked about topics across the internet. As more voices entered the conversation, it spread well beyond the original comments and live streams that started it all. Supporters from every side flooded online to defend their artist of choice, while critics pulled up past exchanges and long-standing disagreements to make their case. And that's exactly what made this whole situation so compelling to follow. Every new statement that dropped seemed to trigger another wave of reactions, keeping the cycle going. Some viewers held the position that YoungBoy was genuinely working toward a resolution behind closed doors, while others kept their focus on the public responses that continuously pulled attention back to the conflict. Either way, the debate showed no signs of slowing down. With so many different versions of the story circulating at once, fans started tracking every update with a closer eye. Old interviews, archived social media posts, and past live stream footage were all getting pulled back up as people tried to map out the full timeline and figure out where things actually went wrong. Some believed the whole thing could have been settled quietly if given the chance, while others argued that too much had already been said out loud for that to ever be a real possibility.
I don't know new relationships. All that. Hey, I don't respect none of that, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that thing. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy cash, two keys come with the car anyway.
Either way, the attention surrounding the situation kept building, and every new post seemed to spark another round of debate. The spotlight stayed fixed on everyone involved as the conversation continued to heat up. As the back and forth kept making waves, people started looking past the headlines and focusing on what might come next. Every statement, reaction, and repost was being closely examined, with fans trying to determine whether the tension would eventually cool off or keep escalating. What really grabbed people's attention was the idea that private conversations may have been happening at the same time public comments were still fueling speculation. That contrast had social media buzzing and transformed what started as a straightforward disagreement into a much larger discussion. The longer the situation stayed in the spotlight, the more theories began surfacing. Some fans felt there was still a realistic chance for everyone to move past it, while others believed too many public statements had already made that difficult. What made the story stand out was how fast a handful of comments snowballed into a major online conversation, with people choosing sides and picking apart every detail. Even now, viewers are still going back through clips, comments, and live stream moments, searching for clues about what really happened behind the scenes and what might happen next. At this point, the story has taken on a life of its own. What began as a few claims and public exchanges has grown into a much broader conversation about loyalty, respect, and how quickly disputes can spiral into major headlines. Fans continue comparing statements from everyone involved, looking for the details that explain how things reached this point, while others are simply waiting to see whether one more public response changes the entire narrative. Until that happens, the speculation keeps rolling, and the attention around this situation remains strong. Even after all the clips, comments, and reactions, plenty of questions are still hanging in the air. That's a big part of why people keep coming back to this story. Some believe it could have eventually been resolved privately, while others think the public exchanges have already left a mark that's hard to walk back. Either way, the interest hasn't faded. Every time one of the names involved starts trending, the conversation picks right back up, and fans rush to connect the dots. What's also worth noting is how one situation managed to pull so many different people into the discussion. Fans, commentators, live stream hosts, and social media pages all started sharing their own takes, which only pushed the story further and faster. Before long, every small update was being treated like breaking news, with people analyzing every detail for something deeper. Some viewers believe there's still more to this story that hasn't surfaced publicly, while others feel like everything that matters has already been said. But no matter which side people lean toward, one thing is undeniable: the attention has held, and the online debate shows no signs of stopping. As the discussion continues moving, people are still watching for any new comment that could shift the narrative once again. In situations like this, a single post, one live stream, or one interview can completely change the direction of the conversation overnight. That's why so many fans keep following every update and revisiting past statements to see if they missed something. This story has grown beyond a single disagreement. It's now a constant topic across social media, with countless opinions being shared every day. Whether new details eventually come to light or things finally go quiet, the interest surrounding everyone involved remains high, and the public is still paying close attention. After all the reactions, live streams, comments, and non-stop speculation, this story has kept people talking from every angle. Whether you think things could have been handled differently or believe the situation simply grew bigger with every public response, there's no denying it became one of the most talked about topics online. For now, everyone involved has made their position clear, and fans are left watching to see if any new developments change the picture down the road. So what do you think about the whole situation? Did things get blown out of proportion, or was this outcome inevitable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates on the biggest stories making waves online, make sure to subscribe to Famazar, turn on notifications, and stay locked in for more content coming your way.